So tell us the story. Who is he? Who is George? Who are all the people involved in that conversation?
Yeah, they are, there's just the sneakiest people you could ever imagine, right? I moved into this exchange in 2018. And I signed with these landlords, this Baharian family that the father or the uncle or whoever, there used to be a bank there. They bought the bank, they renovated it into a beautiful exchange. And the family renovated them. I know the family for years, for like 20 years, 10 years before whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. I signed a lease. 2018, I move in. I start doing social media. I start getting popular. And I fill up the exchange with great neighbors and everything like that. COVID comes around. And this family, I don't know if they're Turkish or Syrian Turkish, they're Christian or whatever. Not that that matters at all, but that's just people are curious about shit like that. And lo and behold, unbeknownst to anybody, they buy 50% of this exchange.
The exchange or the building?
The exchange.
Okay.
Yeah, the building is a co-op. Other owners, in the Diamond District for years have been buying over there. All sorts of characters with their stupid business mentalities and schemes, constantly some bullshit. Always a problem. But whatever, it's manageable. And they buy into this exchange because, I'm there, right? And I'm bringing in good, solid tenants, and I'm bringing in clients steadily. But when they buy in, they, as landlords, so to speak, they're really ownership partners, they're not landlords. But then they sneak down into the booth across from mine, and they never say that they're partners or that they bought into the exchange. They just say they're renting a booth. So I meet them, I say hello, and I start treating them like everybody else. And I see something's wrong. The father, I ask him to, we're neighbors in an exchange, in a jewelry exchange. I got the windows, and you guys got this booth. And I go to this father, and I'm like, yo, these are old school chains. I could sell them. I could do an ad right now, do a commercial. And he's like, He looks at me like I'm some bum, like asking for some shit.
This is 5 years ago.
Yeah. And I'm like looking at him, I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? What is he talking to me like that for? Then the son is trying to lie to me, sneak a little lie. No, this, that. And I'm like, I'm seeing that these people are just doing dirty things. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? And I just start to ignore them. I don't give a shit about them. Then a client, takes a picture, and then he tags their business. This is, again, 5 years ago. Tags my business with his picture. It says TraxNYC with the very same picture that dumb bastard you just had in the thumbnail or whatever, George Akay. And I come up to him. And I have him, and I take my phone, and I show him my phone, and I'm like, yo, why is your picture, what is this? He grabs the phone out of my hand. This is 5 years ago. And he's like, and he's holding it like this. He's like, no. I'm like, did you just fucking grab my phone?
This is 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So you guys have had a feud for years.
Yeah. No, I was, listen. He grabs my phone out of my hand, and he's holding it like this, like I'm a child, like you can't have this. It's mine. I snatched it. I'm like, yo, bro, do you know what you're doing right now? So then I start to beef with them, and I start to warn them. I'm like, yo, I'm not the one to play with, bro. And in person, and then it turns out that they reveal that that they bought in. Then they're feuding with the actual landlords. Then they're bringing in their own super. Then they're firing a security guard. Then they want to close the shop this way. They want to close the shop when they leave, not when I close at 7. They want to leave at 6. They want to close the whole shop. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. I didn't sign my lease with you. I don't know who you are. I don't accept you as the landlord coming downstairs and pretending to be another tenant, doing some sneaky garbage. I'm not here for it. I don't accept it. I don't need it. And I warned them. And I warned them, and I warned them, and I warned them. Don't do it. Don't say you're TraxNYC. Don't do this. Don't do that. He feels like they felt like they bought in, and now they own me. They could say they're Trax. They could say this. It's like I could come in here, and I could say I'm Valuetainment, and I could take your shit, and I could, tomorrow say I'm PBD Podcast, and just because I'm here, I'm there, just doing extra shit for no fucking reason. So whatever. But you know what? I'm trying to market my business. I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm trying to do whatever I'm supposed to be doing, and that's it. New Year's Eve rolls around. I'm happy. I closed out my record year. Yeah. I sold 5 million in December.
December alone.
Yeah, December alone, 5 million. You know, we're doing 40 million a year, whatever. I don't even know what it is anymore. I did my record December, record margins and volume and so on and so forth. I'm happy. I have my team. I have all my ducks in a row. I don't have any bullshit going on. And then somebody comes up, one of my members of my staff comes up to me. He's like, yo, Max, a customer's looking for you. There's 14K, 10K, and this happened and that happened. I'm like, what's going on? And then I go downstairs and the customer's there, desperate and sad on New Year's Eve. And he's like, I bought this. This guy said he's you. I'm like, I'm like, yo, I can't take this shit anymore. I'm just about to enjoy. I'm not waiting New Year's Eve.
This is New Year's Eve?
Yeah. I'm not watching it drop the ball drop and thinking I can't wait till Monday to confront them. I'm like, you know what, man? Look, come downstairs. I go inside their booth. All right, since they're saying they're me, I must be them. I go inside their fucking booth. I give him his $22,000. He spent $21,000. I give him $22,000. I said, you're made whole. That's it. You know, he's finally happy. He's relieved because he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's a regular dude. I don't know where you got the money, but he's just a regular guy. But, you know, these regular people that make money or get money somehow, they trust me. They believe in me. So they're looking for me. This fucking dickhead says to him, he shows him a picture of TraxNYC jewelry. He's like, oh, I'm out of stock. I'm going to order this later, but I have this for you now. And he tricks him. And he does this nasty, sneaky shit that I warned him not to do 5 years ago. So I get behind the counter and I go to war.
This is the clip, the first one that we showed.
Yeah, the first one is the one where I'm right here. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is when you went to war, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is after I fucking trashed their scales and all their other shit.
This right here. Rob, you want to play this?
This is where I with the customer.
The receipt from this disgusting company that pretends to be me, says they're TraxNYC, sells my customer a bracelet, rips them off on the gold. Shit, they're saying it's 14 karat gold. Well, we're gonna test this bracelet right now. Start the test. 10 karat gold. So did they say they were TraxNYC?
Yeah, he tried to portray, he tried to sell one of your products. He said that he ran out
Right.
one of your rings.
Came up with a scheme.
purchased.
Right, that we sell. So you came with a picture of TraxNYC.
Yep. I opened up the website for
And then he said he ran out, even though he has nothing to fucking do with me other than to steal my fucking customers all day long. These rats have done this
Pause
over
right
and
there,
over.
Rob. Okay. So that's the customer, $21,000. You make him whole, $22,000. You go up to him. You guys have that issue. Then you leave. What happens next?
Right. Well, before this, you could go to the next clip. You just go to the next one. I think it's this one when I made him whole, and that's me fucking their shit up over there. I just had enough.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, this is the one. Right,
So
play it
where is George? Are you in a room where George is also in this room?
Not at this. George is enjoying his New Year's Eve with his dumbass family somewhere.
Press play, Rob.
So not only did these fucking pieces of shit,
This is what started it.
okay, rip you off on this fucking thing, it turned out to be 9 karat gold, right? You had a check?
yes.
So they're gonna be giving you $1,000 on top. Here's $22,000 for your fucking trouble. These fucking bums,
Is that them?
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro. You
That's their area.
Yeah.
People, this stop being greedy pieces of fucking lying shit. So I'm Trax. I want this coming up with a fucking.
That's their area you're doing
Yeah.
this to.
Time.
Yeah, it's on now.
So they're seeing this.
Fucking
Yeah,
steaming,
it was
bro.
a surprise.
What time is this
Starry-eyed
exactly?
surprise for these
9 fucking carat
motherfuckers.
this, 2 carat
End of the
that,
day on
this,
New Year's
that.
Eve,
But what time?
4 p.m., 5 p.m.
So this is 4 or 5, and customers are around.
Yeah,
Now, can you pause it real quick?
Yeah.
Where is your shop?
right across from where I'm standing.
So this way.
Yeah, right across. The window's right, just like where the booth is facing. I'm
Yeah.
looking at my shop.
So
Right there, I'm
all
looking.
day you guys are seeing each other.
I don't see them because I don't sit in my shop. I have a mezzanine and I do my shit. I have a team that runs my store.
Downstairs. You're
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah, I'm upstairs. I'm running around. I'm doing shit, you know? And I have a team. But I see them as I'm walking in, walking out, walking in, walking out. But, you know, I don't really sit in my shop for that particular reason. I don't want to see these disgusting brothers and their scheming ways. I just don't want to be around it, man. I'm very fickle when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like a person, I just don't want to, I don't have it in me because I'll lose it. You know? I don't have it in me.
Okay, so they see this clip. This is end of day, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. New Year's Eve, December 31st.
Yeah.
What happens next? Do they call you?
They don't call me. They start trying to call the cops. You know what I'm saying? They start trying to do this. They start trying to do that. You know, the police show up and they realize it's a civil matter because I'm refunding a person. It's an impersonation. When the cops come, my NYPD, you know, my staff tells them, hey, we had to make this customer whole, $22,000, this, that. It's not just a clear-cut situation. So the NYPD leave. They show up the next day, but you know the heat is already on from this video, and they're thinking, you know, like let's talk like gentlemen, he says, or so to speak, right? Because he knows that the heat is on this shit. So on the January 2nd, I pop out, and then you see the events. You know, he's sitting in his booth. This George.
Oh, okay, so that's 2 days later.
Yeah.
And then this is the one you pull up to him.
Yeah, that's
okay, which we already played. So, got it. And he's surprised. He's not seeing you coming in. So, by the way, pause right there. Are you on that site?
Yeah, that's TraxNYC.
Oh, I see it. I see it right
go.
behind it. Okay,
Yeah,
now I get it.
That's my booth.
You guys are literally right next to each other.
He moved in there to fucking steal customers for years. That's what the fuck he did. They saw I was a successful guy, and like vultures, like parasites, man. Like parasites, they moved down there. At first, they didn't even put their name on their booth so they could just say they're TraxNYC. You know what I'm saying? They're sick. They're sick people, bro. They're not regular people. They don't buy a cup of coffee over there, bro. They don't do nothing. They're cheap as hell. You know?
Where are they from? You said they're Turkish
the
Christians?
Turkish, I heard Syria, I heard Turkey, I heard this, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, these are all lines on a map. I've met so many amazing Turkish people. I've never, ever, ever seen anybody like this.
Okay, so then what does it say, Rob, where they're from? Does it say anything or no?
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, so after that clip, that's when...
Just sitting there trying to steal customers from me and then lying. No, just that bold-faced lying shit. No, I didn't do it. What? You know, I'm like, yo, you fucking retards. I had enough of that shit in the Diamond District. Tell me one bold-faced lie to my face that you didn't do this and you didn't do that. That's what you're going to get from me every fucking time.
So now go back to the last, and the last clip is when it's tipping point.
That's
right?
it. That's when I already hit him, and I posted this video, and then I come back to him. They're already closing the exchange. They're lowering the gates like the dumbasses.
This is what, January 2nd?
Yeah, this is January 2nd.
But this is after the spit.
This is Freddie trying to strangle me. Right, like you can't really see it here, but the you know the guy who has his hand, one hand on my shoulder,
black sweater.
the other hand he has on a chain like this, and he's twisting it and strangling me
Rob,
with
go
it.
on the Instagram account to show the full clip.
Bullshit, bro.
So he's trying to strangle you.
Yeah.
I think you were just on it. The
It's
second one.
it's the third one.
Third one?
Yeah, right there. No,
No,
my bad.
that previous one, Rob.
Yeah, this
Right
one.
there, yeah.
That's it. Right.
Who is that guy? Who's the guy? in
That's
the
his
black
brother. That's his brother, George and Freddie.
Yeah, get that girl.
The two brothers. You know what I'm saying? He put his hand on my neck right away after his brother spit on
Who's
me.
there with you?
My staff came to rescue me.
Strangled me with my own chain. Get out of this hospital. TraxNYC.com.
I love how at the end you just had to put TraxNYC.com. You're just nonstop with it.
Why not?
No, I
strangled
respect
for
it.
nothing?
And then the last thing is the clip that we saw of everybody walking out being arrested, handcuffed, but you weren't handcuffed. So
No.
why were you not handcuffed? And is this the one, Rob?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and play this.
Well, because the NYPD decided that spitting and strangling, they're looking for bruises, the NYPD. Okay?
And that's you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you were assaulted and you want to catch an assault charge, you put a bruise on somebody, that's an assault. That's what they told me. Okay? If you have markings that they could photograph so they could, prosecute a case to the judge. Because if you say I assaulted you, you assaulted me, and you have no markings, it's a hearsay type bullshit. But if you have markings and they could have pictures of those markings, they could prosecute an assault charge. So that's what they look for. And that I'm the only one who had markings because I got beat the shit out of by everybody.
How many of their guys jumped you? What was the total?
It was the father.
The father is George?
No, the father is the older man. The father of George. I know George and Freddie look like they're 80 years old, but they have a father that's, he's standing like right next to whatever. These are the two brothers, George and Freddie. Okay, and the third brother. And then they have this hitman over there with the other
Gray
white
jacket?
hair, whoever the fuck he is. And
Is the father in this picture or no?
yeah, he was in there somewhere. Yeah, there's the father right there standing in front. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some kicking and some fucking screaming.
The dad was kicking.
Yeah, the dad, all I saw is, everybody's coming. I saw the dad, just like his foot coming out. And then, this idiot threw a scale at my head as well, and it hit one of my employees. It's, we're getting the surveillance footage. You know what I'm saying? There's Marcus, my team member. Yeah, the father's over there somewhere. So they're trying to break it up. My staff come take it up, but I can't breathe. All I could do is pull back on the chain to try to breathe, as this fucking idiot is pulling on my chain over a refund and all this and all of that. They listen, man. It's all a bunch of bullshit. These people, only just this whole saga is an example of blind greed. Money is my God. This is what you're looking at. Okay, I have money. That's what they came up to me. This fucking dumbass, when I was arguing, years ago with this fucking idiot, Freddie, in the middle of the argument, I'm talking to him, and he shows his watch. He's got a gold Sky Dweller on. He's like, you know how many of these I have? I'm like, what the fuck difference does that make? That you have to say, I have this, so you could say you're what? More important than me? Because you have more Sky Dwellers? Because I don't have enough Sky Dwellers in my showcase? You have more, that means you're greater? What is your logic, bro? They're all about, I have money, I have money. These are just the lowest, biggest losers that without the dollar sign, they have nothing. They have no ability to communicate. They have no social skills, no personal skills. All they have is a dollar to go, I have more money. And it's just disgusting. People like that are disgusting.
Now, let me ask you this. This event that took place, are they in jail? Are they out?
No, they got out. They got criminal charges, the two brothers. Assault charges. But I called the prosecutor and the DA, yo, I'm not here to be strangled. It's still a little hard to swallow over here, bro. I'm not here to be strangled like a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? I never strangled anybody with a chain. Yo, I had markings I don't bruise easily, dude. I had markings all around my neck, man. And, to be strangled and pulled on like this. And I'm just thinking, all right, I know my staff is going to come through. I got some serious guys on my team that they're not going to play around. And they come and they rescue me. And, and then they start fighting, brawling over there as well. They lost it. They got exposed.
How many businesses are in there?
Maybe like a 10, I think, or something.
So what
like
are the other guys saying about it? Do they know about the feud between the two of you?
Yeah, the other guys all hate them, but they try to kind of, use them as a counterbalance towards me, but they know that's, because they don't want their rent raised. So they're like, hey, I'll be on your side. You're the partners in here, the rent. They're all playing a game. People want to keep the rent low. They want to be able to, I pay for the windows. The windows are, altogether like 40 grand plus.
A month.
Yeah. Okay. I'm paying for the windows and I'm bringing customers from around the world. All right. And if you're paying for a booth that's 4 or 5 grand a month per day, that's nothing. Okay. You sell a watch a day from some spillover customer of mine. You're in the profit. You're good. So their business is for me to fill the exchange, pay for the windows, and get a little something. So they're playing, but they don't give a shit about them. The Baharian landlords are good people, and they're easy to do business with. They're normal to do business with. So
Baharian or the Armenian? Or?
No, they're Baharian, Baharian Jewish family.
Jewish Baharian family,
and that's
got it.
fine. And we do it, and we pay the rent, and we all get along, and we all say hello in the morning, and we say goodbye, and I take a ring over here, and I take it over there, and I bring a customer here, and we all work as one normal community. It's only those motherfuckers in the middle that fucked it all up. I was doing events in there. No vision. No talent, no nothing. Just let me steal and let me sneak
How
and let
much
me this,
longer
let me
are you gonna
that.
stay in
They
there?
deserve everything. They're gonna fucking get those motherfuckers, huh?
How much longer are you going to stay in there?
I'm gonna stay in there indefinitely, because I like that place. I like doing business. I have the mezzanine in there as well. I'm better off in my own space, but I like community. You know what I'm saying? I'm better off in my own space. I gotta buy my own building, but I like the community so far. So I'm just doing it like that, and that's it. It's an exchange. You could come, you could take a look, you don't like mine. But don't say you're me. I know the temptation is there when the customer's there going, are you Trax? Yeah, I'm Trax. You're not Trax, man. Don't say you're fucking me. You greedy, retarded bastards, bro. And you think you're going to get away with it. And there was other sneaky bastards, doing sneaky shit. But I let it slide. I let them correct their ways. I don't want to destroy their business. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're going to hurt, and then they're going to cry, So I rather sit here and, lose a little bite than cut them into pieces. And I do that to some of the people, the bribes, and they know who they are. The slobs coming up with a bribe, laughing, thinking you're smart. You're not smarter than me, bro. I see what you're doing, you fucking whatever.
Trax is on Connect as well if you want to go find him. The only thing is on Connect, you can't find him under Trax. You got to look up Maksud, Maksud, Agajani, Agadjani, and you can ask him any question. Prior to buying anything, I would probably be asking him questions saying, what do you think about this? Just for a second opinion. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.